So no, I would tell you, even at Samanova, we did a whole sweep, a clean sweep of all the industries and the different use cases. And some of the top use cases that come up are, connected with the contact centers. And sales, like for example, inside sales is a big part of a contact center function, right? And we are seeing that because earlier, if you needed to do that, like we did this project way back in Microsoft called Sales Intelligence, where we built about 25 different models to accelerate different functions in the Microsoft sales and marketing processes. But now I just need one large model, and I can give it to those front end agents, whether they are in the large enterprise sales or they are in SMB or they're in mid market. Don't really care, and it's a pretty interesting paradigm. So contact center is just one, but not just inside sales, you can use a similar model for support also. So for example, we are working with everybody from the ride hailing companies to large banks to ISVs, you name it. And almost everyone is interested in transforming these functions. Essentially, they are interested in increasing the productivity of their employees. And contact center employees, as you can imagine, it's a very drab work if you think about it, right? You're like constantly dialing people, and you're listening to the not so the conducive conversations that you want to have, and then you're doing this like 100 times a day. So it becomes a pretty dreary job. But if you have an assistant which is helping you with either the articulation or pulling up the information, it becomes a much more easier function, a much more palatable function, and a much more creative process, because now you can focus on the customer to the supplier interaction. It's the same thing that we've heard in healthcare also. The doctors, they would much rather focus on caring for the patients rather than caring about data entry and billing codes and the claims, insurance claims that they need to put in and all this stuff. So these functions are going to be like wherever we've seen the productivity plateau. I think that's where generative AI can unlock that next level of productivity that is needed from the knowledge workers.